Yep. We're back in the same studio, in the same set, basically. What? Why are you drinking, man? Why are you drinking, man? Is that coffee?
Ini the tears of my enemy.
Welcome back to our opinion, everyone!
Hey, you.
Alangin.
Okay, so basically we're here back at it again in the same set, basically. So I've seen your your Instagram stories over the weekend. I think you have a blast. But personally for me, because I saw you were like hanging out with your friends and everything, and I think it was a bit fun. So like I don't know, you wanna tell me about it, or you wanna tell how you hanging out without me, basically?
Posesif.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry that I haven't been invited to anywhere but work, man. Like, geez, man, we're basically just shifting, just shifting from being a best friend to basically a workmate right now, guys. So like, yeah.
Anyways. All right.
Okay, so
The recap for my weekend is I would say it was certainly a groundbreaking weekend.
what do you mean groundbreaking? Like you work and it's construction or anything? Like do you build a house or something? Like what?
It
What's
literally
yeah.
shook my world.
What?
It's so earth moving.
By the way,
Just tell us what you do, man. It's too cryptic for us right now. Come on.
Nah,
now.
yeah. So dude, don't you like? You didn't realize? Like you didn't feel it on Saturday? Genuinely?
Oh yeah, there was an earthquake. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I basically didn't feel any of it. Like for real.
Same.
Yeah, I
Neither
don't
did
I don't
honestly.
feel any of the earthquake. So basically, like I remember there also this story. Like when we were, in university, I remember there was like it's kind of like a big earthquake in Bandung. Like I think it was like in 2017. And I was just working up all night, just pulling out an all-nighter because I have to, do some of the tasks and everything. And it was like a big earthquake. Right? And I was like, you know what? If I gotta sleep, let's just let me rest for the last time. And I just
And then earth shook.
and the earth shook, and I was like, okay,
Maybe
just
not like
let me
this.
sleep, man. And I still wake up in the morning, and I was like, fuck, and I was like, okay, just back to work, I guess, just back to the university work, I guess. But like, yeah, that's my experience with
With what, earthquakes?
Yep, yeah.
Honestly, like my experiences with earthquakes, because I'm a big-bodied man, right? Honestly, most of the times I just thought, man, I'm fat. The bed is shaking. I thought the structure was so weak, can't handle my fat. So I thought, so before I thought it was a fucking earthquake, it was just like, oh, I'm insecure as hell. like, oh no, the bed's gonna break.
The bed's gonna break because I shake your mom.
Gimme. Mom
Okay,
lagi,
but
mom lagi.
anyway, other than the earthquake
Yeah.
news, I mean, like, hope everyone is safe. By the way, so yeah,
Stay safe, boys.
stay safe, everyone. Stay safe, stay sane. I guess.
Stay
Whatever.
safe, stay sane.
Stacy.
Stacy's mom has got it going on. Anyways, yeah. Other than the earthquake, which is like definitely a highlight, by the way.
Yep. What are the things that I don't know?
I
you did
watched
over
the
weekend?
movie. I actually watched the movie.
Which movie?
Siksa Kubur. Yeah. The grave torture or whatever.
I just want to ask you, like, how do you say Siksa Kubur in English?
No, like genuinely, I checked IMDb. It says a grave torture,
Grave torture. Oh, okay.
which doesn't sound as scary as it should. To be
Yeah,
honest.
right. I mean, like, basically, like, yeah, like, we're kind of like 90s kids in Indonesia or anything.
No, we're
like,
not.
No, we're not. But like, you've seen the Siksa Kubur comic, right? Like when you were little.
It's not.
No?
It's not Siksa Kubur per se, but I think it's the Siksa Neraka.
Yeah. The hell torture, basically.
Yeah, hell's torture,
Hell,
basically.
not the grave one, but the hell.
Yeah, honestly, like I read that book when I was a kid, and I I read it during Ramadan, right? And
Oh shit!
And I was like,
the damage been doubled.
yeah, and I was not like, I wasn't, I wasn't fasting. and then I read the section where like, if you don't fast, the devil is gonna feed you lava and shit, and it, bro, it scared the crap out of me.
My coworker, my co-host didn't hold their fast, man.
No,
You weak as hell, man. Like, bruh, no.
man, shut your bitch ass up. I know you didn't fucking fast. Gue liat lu di warteg anjir.
Okay, so about
Anyways.
Siksa Kubur. Siksa Kubur, am I right?
Yeah. So the
Sorry,
Siksa
mom, if you
Kubur-
watched this.
Mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mom. Mau gimana, mom?
Yeah, but about Siksa
Yeah. Anyways,
Kubur, right?
the Siksa Kubur movie. It was. I mean, it's a pretty good movie, right? Because it's pretty popular. People talk about it all the time. How
Yep.
about like, oh yeah, this movie is so moving to me, and I'm traumatized. I need to find the nearest mosque.
Yes, but basically that's what happened, right? Like it helps you to realize how like sinful you are, or probably just like
Yeah,
how
I
bad
guess-
you were in the world, and you're gonna get tormented in the underworld, basically. Like so.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, of
maybe
course,
that
I mean,
should
of
be the
course.
translation. Graves torment. That's scarier. Yeah, Joko Anwar, you're welcome.
Thank us later, Joko Anwar.
Yeah, but like the movie itself, like it was pretty popular, and it has the similar like usual Joko Anwar movie vibes and shit.
Okay, so great audio,
Great audio.
camera works,
Mhm.
but bad plot.
Yeah. Pak Joko,
Sorry again, Joko Anwar.
Pak Joko. It's I mean it's pretty alright. It like the movie itself is alright, and it sends the right message, but I think some of the people don't really catch the movie that well. I don't know though. Like what? Like have you seen the movie?
Yeah, I've seen the movie, and
Yeah, well-
I think it was pretty boring. If I must say,
Huh?
no. So basically, sorry, this is gonna be a spoiler. Okay, so if you haven't watched the movie, watch the movie first, and then go back to this part.
No. Stay here. I don't care.
No.
You watch this episode, man.
Put spoilers, spoilers ahead or anything in here. Okay, thank you very
Yeah.
much.
I also put fuck you. Go watch Thobrut opinions.
Okay. So
Anyways,
basically, the plot, right? So what I remember from the plot is that I remember it was like these two kids, and then they were growing up to be an adult and everything, and then her father died, and then they also like met this what is pesantren in English?
You just
You just say pesantren. Okay, so this pesantren leader, and they were like looking for the the most sinful person that they could find out, and then just like going into the pit basically. So I think that was the whole plot basically. I mean, it's kind of boring. It's not like there's not much about if you're talking about like the jump scares and everything. I think it's not that much, but like. Yeah, I think that's all about it, right? Like the plot. I mean, the plot.
yeah, but I think there's something that
Am I missing a point or something?
kinda a little bit, because
Which is
I think the movie itself, like oh, by the way, the English for pesantren is boarding school. Yeah.
just boarding school.
You just boarding school. But
No, because when I hear boarding school, I always immediately thought like,
No, legit. Look,
okay,
it's actually boarding
okay,
school,
okay, okay. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Do we put here translation pesantren?
Pesantren equals boarding school. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much, Dwi.
Yeah. So, anyways, like I'll continue my point. Yeah.
Okay.
So when it comes to like the movie itself, the Siksa Kubur movie, I think it's not simply just about two kids trying to prove that the grave torment or the grave torture is real, or like, I mean, there's more to that. And you're right. There is an element of like how this movie is presented and like how the plot progresses. And to me, it was a bit rushed when it comes to plot. But I think the message that they're trying to send about, hey man, the torture in the afterlife is actually real. And they kind of presented it pretty well, Like they really presented the Siksa Kubur itself, like Siksa Kubur itself.
When do they present the
Okay.
Siksa Kubur itself?
So okay, but I did say fuck you, no spoilers, whatever. I don't care.
No. It bound to be like it's kind of bound to be, right? I mean,
but like
if you want to tell us
Yeah, like-
about the plot of a movie, of course it's gonna be a spoiler. So that's why I told you like you have to put spoiler alert on everything.
yeah. But like in one part where one of the siblings, right, the main protagonist, I think, she decided to like follow the this guy who's like who's like sinful and evil in that definition. She decided to see if a person like that could get like tortured in the afterlife, and she wanted to know. So she decided to go into the grave with the dead body of said person, right? To prove prove that the grave torture is actually real. But in the movie, it's presented like right after that in the morning, you just go continue your day, blah 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 blah. But little did you know that everything starts going wrong right after she wakes up, right?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, the
Everything
next morning,
went
everything
wrong.
just went south, basically.
Everything went south, and in a very comical way, to be honest.
Kinda.
It's very funny.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
comedy. Yeah. You know, comedy theory. Like comedy comes in three. Yada yada yada. I mean,
Yeah.
like, sure. That
yeah,
could be applied in horror,
Yeah,
basically.
thanks, Axel.
Shout
yeah,
out, Axel.
Shout out Axel. But anyways, when it comes to like the progression of the plot in itself, it's actually the moment that the moment she first wakes up from the grave is actually the Siksa Kubur. The whole thing until the end of the movie is actually the Siksa Kubur. If you think about it, because like in the Siksa Kubur movie itself, or at least like in this in the depiction of Siksa
So
Kubur.
that's what.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
It's everything in that. Right after that is the Siksa Kubur, because the idea
So basically, he feel like hell on.
hell on earth. Yeah. Essentially, yeah.
Oh.
You just got this.
Yeah. yeah. Oh. Okay.
Not very critical. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we shake hands. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like So anyways, let me continue.
Wow.
Yeah, yo, calm down. Let me just say my shit.
Okay.
Let me just say my
I
shit.
just shooked. I literally shooked right now.
Drink your
Okay,
water.
but continue.
Drink your water.
Okay.
Anyways, because the whole premise of like the main character, right?
Yeah.
The main character, her character does not believe in the grave torture because her parents got killed by a person who believes that the grave torture is actually real, and she wants to prove that wrong. Essentially, she hates the fact that her parents died in vain because someone is too scared about the grave torture, yada yada yada. So she wants to prove it wrong, and even in religious discussion when it comes to like the depictions of Siksa Kubur in itself, it depicts that it will torture you spiritually and mentally.
Yeah.
Physically, yes, but then again, it doesn't really matter because the one that's really getting tortured is the spirit. So it doesn't really show that this person is being physically tortured, even though there is a scene, by the way. But at the end of the day, it's the spirit that gets tortured. Because you now see that, you are experiencing your worst fears. And her worst fear is that Siksa Kubur is real. And that's why she's seeing it.
And that's why in the end of the movie, somebody I assume it's the angels, right?
Yeah,
I
the
assume
angels,
it's the angels say man robuka. Or it's basically the Arabic way to say who's your God? Like the question, like it's actually like the question that you get, like if you are die in
So
it's like if you're a Muslim, we have this belief when you're dying, the angels
When you're dead.
Sorry,
not dying. You're
dead.
in the grave.
Basically,
You're
you're dead. Yeah, the angels will ask you a lot of questions like who is your God, who is your prophets, and everything, and your mouth will not be the one who answer them, but like the other organs, your other body parts basically will be the one who answer you.
Yeah,
So
essentially.
so
And-
that's kind of like it's kind of like make me realize too. So yeah, I really thank you to to literally explain the plot for me, because I actually like it's not funny, but like yeah, I actually didn't really get it
I disagree.
just
I think it's very
before.
funny.
So it's funny, but like yeah. Now
think
that
it's hilarious.
it makes sense, it's actually hilarious. Yeah. I can get
It's actually
your
hilarious.
perspective right now. Yeah.
Yeah, the reason why you get the Siksa Kubur is because you don't believe the Siksa Kubur exists and you fear that the Siksa Kubur actually exists. It's kind of funny. It's you manifesting your own fear. It's kind of hilarious. Like
Yeah,
let's say my fear is like, oh my god, I'm so scared of beans. And then my Siksa Kubur would be like, oh yeah, I'm in a room with beans.
Yeah.
Like what? You know, like I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe who knows? Like this is just my own depiction to it.
I'm
But, like,
afraid of $1 million, guys. I'm afraid of big chested.
I'm so scared. I am so scared of financial freedom.
I'm so afraid of financial security, guys.
Oh,
so, yeah.
no, guys.
Oh no.
Oh
That's the
no, a
worst thing
Lamborghini.
that
I'm so
happened to
scared.
me.
No. Oh no. A big house?
No.
No.
Damn.
So scary lah.
But like we just talk about how funny Siksa Kubur is, but did you actually realize that
It's not the Siksa Kubur itself that is funny. It's the movie.
The movie Siksa Kubur. Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're probably getting tortured in the grave when we die anyway. So like, okay.
No. I
right.
mean the movie. Yeah. So we were just talking about how the movie Siksa Kubur is funny, right? But like, have you ever thought that basically a lot of these horror stereotypes or horror tropes is actually like, it's not just, I think it's more than, it's actually just like, it's not that funny as in like you will laugh at it, but it's just ridiculous if you really think about it.
It's so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. For example, like that there's like this type of stereotypes where this type of people, if you see this type of people in horror, they will die instantly and they will not survive with the the main protagonist basically. Like we're talking about the people who have sex in the movies, or like people who drunk, people who basically just get their instant karma, like people who usually going to like this you see this big house with the very scary vibes, a lot of fines, a lot of broken windows, and this typical dude usually say something like, it's not scary, ghosts aren't real, you guys are just being a pussy right now. This particular person, I swear to God, is gonna be the one who died first, bro. Like,
The cocky guy.
yeah,
always
you
dies
don't
first.
be cocky,
Yeah.
guys. If you lost in the forest, if you just lost in the mountains or something, just don't be cocky, because somebody is listening. Like, yeah, like it's kind of funny because like this type of dude always showing himself like having that.
Oh, you're done?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Man was ooh. And I heard it. I was like, how long is he gonna take this?
Yeah. this person, right? This person. Okay,
What?
continue. No, like, bro, just let me. I'm kind of being a geek about this because
I am letting you talk. That's
No.
what you
So
mean.
basically, I'm scared of horrors, but I always,
Oh, dude, don't worry. Me too.
yeah. So I'm scared
too.
of horror genre or games, movies, whatever.
Oh,
but
yeah.
like,
I get jumpy.
Yeah, I know. Me too. But when it comes
I'll shit
to
my pants.
Yeah, when it comes to these stupid stereotypes or tropes, I always getting riled up because like you see right
Yeah,
there,
okay.
this shit always
So-
happen, shit like that.
Basically, guys, we're both just pussies who like to make fun of things that we are scared of as a defense mechanism because we are,
Traumatized.
yet again, pussies.
Traumatized
Yeah.
as a kid.
Traumatized. PTSD.
Fuck you. Pintu terbelakang.
Fuck you, Jelangkung movie.
Pintu terbelakang. Oh yeah, that shit's scary as
That
fuck,
shit's scary as fuck.
man.
That shit traumatized me as a kid. Bro.
That shit's
I
scary
can't
as
sleep,
fuck.
bro. Even honestly, like, even though I'm making fun of like the whole concept of said movie itself, right? Even though it's good,
Yeah.
but then there's also like stupid shit. For the last 2 days, I slept at 4 a.m.
Wait, for real? No.
No, and then maybe
Is it
yeah.
just because you're scared or like what?
No, actually, yeah. I mean, not really actually. But last night I did have a thought about like the movie, like, oh yeah, what if I sleep next to like a dead body and shit like that. But then after that, it's just
shit.
yeah, maybe it's just me
yeah.
drinking coffee late at night.
Yeah, I think that's the.
Oh,
I think that's the later. Actually, I think it's the latter. Basically, you drank coffee too much, but basically, so
this is coffee, by the way, guys.
yeah, I have this link, right? So I have this link in my phone, and this shit talks about 7 reasons why certain people or certain character, dies in a horror movie. So the first thing is if you're taking drugs or having sex. That's obvious. I already stated that. And number 2 is mocking conventions. The one who, getting cocky and shit. And the third one is heading into the unknown, especially if you're heading there alone. Like basically, a lot of people when 1 people die, 2 people die, and people, instead of going to somewhere, together, they basically just like, I think we need to separate ourselves, guys. I think we need to go 2 by 2. Like I'm with the hot chick, you're with this strong man who basically can do anything type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like every time like I see these stereotypes in like horror movies, right? They tend to like match the smart one with the dumb one, and then the cocky one with the one that dies first and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then,
The coupling
and
things
then,
just.
and then the cocky one dies first, and then they cry their asses out, and they're like, oh my god, oh it's real, and then at the end of the day, it's either the smart rational girl or the dumb hot girl that actually survives, and that one guy who actually like, yeah, I knew this was coming, but then at the end of the day, they're just like, they're dead, like.
Yeah, just they protecting the main protagonist, basically. Yeah.
Like they usually do that in like horror movies, and then they use like dumb tropes, like, oh my god, I'm gonna trip in air. It's like, I'm gonna trip on air.
Oh my god, I'm being chased out. Better get tripped.
Oh my god, I'm being chased. Better run slowly. It was like, no.
No. The chainsaw is behind me. What do I do? Drop that.
Like, oh, what do I do? Like, I'm gonna corner myself. Or like, as simple as, oh my god, look at this scary house. I'm gonna walk in. Like, no, don't.
Yeah, talking about scary house, like the next thing in the 7 points is ignoring warnings and premonitions.
Exactly.
So basically, there's a lot of, in the beginning of the horror when you're going like, hey man, did you know where to go to this, cabin or to go to this particular house? And then there's this old man who say a lot of like, that place is cursed, right? Don't go there. It's full of the haunted spirit of the past or something like that. And
you don't need to speak with your with the spit, by the way.
No, because I spitting facts, man. Yeah. Ketawa kayak anjing.
Yeah, jangan marah. Yeah, don't get angry. Don't get angry lah.
I just realized I get even, I get less funnier in here just by the seconds. Okay, but yeah.
In English.
yeah, in English especially. Boom.
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 Boom, 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 boom.
And the last one is cheating death.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it. That's the 7 reason why people die in horror, basically. And just like, you can always reference it to any horror movie that you think fit, or just like, you're probably gonna be like, oh yeah, I've seen that somewhere.
Yeah, but then again, I think that's somewhat true, right? In horror movies.
Yeah.
It's true. And sometimes they try to mix up like the elements and crap. But to me, it's more the like, at least in Indonesia, right? The way I see it, there's something else. It's just a mask for, like, at least back in the day, horror movies are usually used as a mask for pornography.
Are you talking about like the
I said it.
air terjun pengantin or the suster ngesot?
Yeah. Like what is that? Like I don't get the premise. Like, oh my god, I'm getting haunted by this nurse who drags her legs and shows up her legs, and then,
but she's
oh my
so
god,
hot though.
It's played by Maria Ozawa or something. Like what? What? Like what are you doing?
No.
Are we that? No. And bro, don't even get me started on the extended cut for the KKN Desa Penari. Though.
What is it, Zack Snyder movie?
Bro, I swear.
What?
They
No,
they
because I haven't
intentionally-
watched it.
They
Yeah.
okay, so you know the story from Twitter and shit like that.
No,
the
yeah,
right?
not the movie. I mean, like,
Yeah, the movie essentially in the extended cut they just put the sex scene. Yeah, but the sex scene is actually no.
no. I don't believe you, man.
Yeah, but like see, this is the type of guy that I'm actually talking about right now. Your typical Indonesian male who just jumps in when he hears pornography.
The sex.
But
Where's sex?
actually when it comes to like the movie itself, like when it comes to the pornography aspect in that movie, it's in that movie particularly,
Yeah.
it's just zooming into the head and then that's it.
Oh, so basically
Nothing else.
they try to censor it, but they still want to keep it.
Yeah, got you, bitch.
Because content.
You horny bitch. I got you.
So it's not if
Nope.
nothing showed up.
Nope.
Not even the
Nope. Yeah, that's all, folks.
Terry is now exposed. He's a horny
Now
motherfucker.
my day has been ruined.
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
Basically, thank you so much, Uda. Yeah,
I don't care.
But no. Seriously, but not. Yeah, talking about the softcore pornography, basically, right? I mean, like, yeah. I think it was like, the early 2000, not the early 2000, okay, the mid 2000 to the early 2010s. I think, yeah, our horror movie scene is actually just, yeah, we're basically just, stuck in the trenches, basically, if I have to put it that way, because like a lot of it, it's just like what Uda said. It's a lot of softcore pornography, but just, mask of being like a horror movie, and it was sells like a hotcake, basically. Horror.
I felt that like I can feel it in the room.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's just my ancestor spirit just coming out of my just like my soul being sucked out
Is
by the
that another
mental, right?
earthquake? The fuck?
The horror.
You know that edit from TikTok, like,
The yeah.
no, not that. That's different. That's different. But yeah, like all in all, when we talk about like tropes and shit like that, let's talk about the trope. Like, let's talk about the tropes of the audience, which is kind of fun. And
The horror audience?
yeah, the people who watch horror movies,
What?
right? There's usually the guy that's actually like a horror movie fan, and they're like, oh my god, I'm looking to be scared. I want to, like, the
yeah.
adrenaline junkie that sees the horror movies and shit like that just because they want to. Like, and usually these people are like girls, usually like emo girls who like watching. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, it could
Maybe
be
I'm
guys
wrong.
too.
It could be guys too.
Yeah, we
but
need to be
usually, like
equally-
in
yeah.
my experience, usually I meet I meet people who likes horror movies are usually girls. Boys, they don't like them. I don't like them.
Yeah, because we prefer, I think a lot of boys prefer like, a lot of like comedy movie, not particularly horror.
Yeah,
And usually people who brings like, horror DVDs or movies are usually the biggest pussy of them all, because he don't want to be scared alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, your friend who brought the DVD to like the sleepover or anything.
That's actually the other type.
Yeah.
That I want to talk about. There's usually the guy who comes to watch the movie only in groups, and then he usually just points out the flaws of the movies and then make fun of them. Yeah, hello, that's me and Terry.
yeah. So I basically just like, you're scared by the
just laughing at him getting scared, or him laughing at me getting
that's
scared.
how I distract myself, basically.
Yeah.
By looking at my friends getting scared, getting surprised by the jump scares or
Yeah.
whatever or whatnot.
Bro, I swear
That's how I didn't see the screen directly, basically.
Honestly, I have this one time where I saw another of Joko Anwar's movie, by the way.
Is this
it's very
recently
good.
or
no,
not?
no. It's like, I think it was 2017, 2018. I
Oh,
forgot.
okay.
And I watched Pengabdi Setan. That movie.
The Devil's Communion, I think.
Yeah,
in
the Devil's
English.
Followers, Devil's Communion, whatever.
Yeah,
Pengabdi
yeah,
Setan. The name of the movie is Pengabdi Setan. You want to translate whatever? Dwi put the poster here.
Again? Again?
Tara Basro or whatever. Dwi, maaf ya Dwi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
anyways,
so continue.
I watched the Pengabdi Setan movie in I think Planet Hollywood. Yeah.
Okay, in theaters basically.
In the theater, I watched it with a group of friends.
Okay.
And
Continue.
at first, I didn't really want to watch the movie because, like, oh my god, I don't like horror movies. I don't want it. But then at the end of the day, it's like, oh, it's the experience, and the ticket was
The
like
hype, basically.
not the hype. It's just like, no, I don't care about horror movies. I really don't.
Oh, really?
I
No.
really don't.
No. Because I thought you were like,
No.
really want to go into the, the hype or the viral
No.
things. No? Oh. Fuck you. No. So
You call me a poser? The fuck?
not
No.
the poser basically, but just like, just people who just getting curious about the
No.
viral things and you just want to try it out. So
No.
I thought you're
Well,
the
I
type-
mean-
that type of person.
I mean,
thought.
like on some trends, I guess yes, but on like horror movies, no. I don't.
well, I
like
mean, you got the Anita Maxwin hat, you son of a bitch. Twinsies.
yeah. So yeah, if you guys didn't realize, by the way, we are wearing Anita Maxwin hats because we are.
This is my alter ego, Anita Maxwin. Well, I mean, I'm not a Canadian and I'm not losing to Kendrick.
Yeah, that's true though. That's true though. Yeah, we're
Okay, sorry.
we're wearing this hat ironically. So fuck you, Drake.
No, he
Yeah.
still dropped banger though. But okay, continue with
Yeah.
the Devil's Communion movie, basically.
Feels communion.
Pengabdi
Pengabdi setan.
Yo. Well, bro, this podcast is in English, so I'm just trying to, speak as much English as I can. Fair?
Fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Continue.
Yeah. Anyways, the Pengabdi Setan movie is. Yeah, I watched it with friends. Yada yada yada. Only 25K. I watched it together, and then I watched the movie. I was scared for like the half minute and shit like that. He's trying to do the gimmick now. I caught you. Copycat. Hey. That one. No.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, I was watching the movie. Blah 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 blah. It was scary, and then
But
I don't know. But at the end of the day, I find the experience funny because I found myself embarrassing myself in public.
oh yeah, you're getting embarrassed, like secondhand.
Oh no.
embarrassment or anything?
Well, yes, that too. Because like I have another friend who's like as big as me or as big as you,
okay.
and he was a guy.
Physically, you
Yeah.
mean.
And he was like, "Oh, what is this movie?" Like yapping,
just
blah, blah,
yapping
blah, blah,
about-
blah,
okay,
blah.
okay,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
suddenly the jump scare came because I was closing my eyes, so I was doing like this. Like I was literally doing like this.
your mouth being covered, so we cannot hear you.
Yeah, I was
properly.
doing like this
Okay,
or whatever.
nice.
Yeah, I was covering my face essentially.
Yeah.
They know they're not dumb.
Okay.
I think maybe. I don't know.
Hope so.
Are you dumb? Get an IQ test.
IQ kata-kata Indonesia 78 guys.
Wak. Anyways, I watched the movie. I was scared, and then there's this big guy. The jump scare came, and it was like, he was grabbing onto my arm. He's like, dude, don't get off me, bro. Because my hopes. Oh, honestly, this is you know what?
What?
I'm gonna admit to this because I was watching with a group of friends, and then like there were two girls in there.
Yeah.
Two girls there, and I was sitting.
So
next
you
to
just
one.
basically-
I was sitting next to one girl because I was hoping that if she gets scared, she would go like, "Oh my god!" I was like, I know, opportunist, Machiavellian boys. Let's go.
You're just so. I mean, oh my god.
Hey man,
I kind of disappointed right now hearing your story, man. Like, bro, come on now, bro.
I don't care.
Okay, I mean, like, okay,
So what?
Whatever.
So what? I did what I did. I don't regret it. It's funny.
Okay.
Yeah, and then and then the following part, like, yeah, it was still scary. And then there was like a part where the movie just explains like, oh my god, the ghost is coming back, blah 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 blah. And then there's like that part of like the movie where the bell rings, like the mother's bell rings, and I was like, in the theaters, I just yelled out, "Alang ngentot!" I just yelled that out. I just yelled that out because I was panicking. I was like, ngentot.
You're just spoiling the fun for everyone right now, huh?
Bro, I swear the whole theater was laughing.
bro, just literally doing a stand up right now in the middle of a horror movie, bro. What
watching-
the hell right
'Cause, like,
now?
bro, the mother was so scary.
I mean, yeah,
She's so scary.
Yeah.
And then I just like, ngentot.
I know the mother is scary, or so they thought, because I haven't watched the movie basically.
Yeah, you're missing out, by the way.
Bro, I'm a pussy, bro. Like we just we literally just stated in the beginning of the podcast. Right?
Yeah, but like I'm a pussy that actually watches the movie and actually get a
Nah,
fun
man.
experience from it.
I literally reject a lot of people invite to watch a lot of like horror movies, like
Oh, dude,
Devil
same.
Communion 1 and 2, the KKN Desa Penagih, yada yada yada, a lot of things. I reject a lot of invitation.
You don't
basically.
really need to translate the name, just say the
The KKN in the Dancer Village, you know what I'm saying?
KKN Desa Penari. Like you don't need to. I mean
Real working experience, kuliah kerja nyata.
Why are you extending it?
Well, KKN, right? But
I know.
it's not corruption, collusion, and nepotism right now.
No.
Corruption collusion starts with a C, Terry. This is K.
Corruption.
No. 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 No.
Collusion
No.
and nepotism.
No.
I remember you were so angry where I said menangis last episode.
Menangis. Menangis.
Minangis.
Minangis. Oh, Minangis. Oh my god, that's so.
Menangis.
Yeah, but check our last episode, by the way. But yeah, to me, like when it comes to like watching horror movies, and especially this movie, I did say it was funny. To me, it was funny.
Okay,
Why?
yeah, fair.
Because I try to call out like the whole ridiculousness of the movie, and when understanding the premise, it's not as scary. So like sometimes I wonder, like I did make a short video on TikTok by basically saying, like I don't get why people are so like religiously traumatized. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna call my mom, I'm gonna hug her. I was like, okay, that's great, but not because after the movie or like whatever,
yeah.
I'm not trying to say I'm not trying to judge you for like being spiritually awoken just right after watching that movie. I'm trying to make fun of you.
So basically, you're just saying like these people are just like overreacting.
Well,
Like a little bit.
just a little bit. I'm saying that the overreaction, though justified, is still funny. It's still funny.
Okay, fair.
I'm just being fair, because like, hey, you can react however the fuck you want, right? Because it's your reaction, not my reaction, not his reaction, not anybody's reaction.
Yeah,
It's
that's
yours.
your feeling, and your
It's yours.
feeling is valid.
Yeah.
Don't invalidate your feeling, guys. This
Yeah.
is a PSA.
Anyways, I had a
I'm
point.
just
I had a
being
point, and
Okay.
essentially, what I'm trying to say is that when it comes to like experiencing something, like experiencing a movie, blah 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 blah, and you get to you get to express how the hell you want it, but by also trying to understand the movie and trying to understand the complexities of like the creation of the art itself, and it's like when you're looking like an art piece, right? Sometimes it's depicted this way, sometimes it's depicted that way, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And not everyone seems to agree. But then again, it's your opinion. Who gives a shit? It's just your point. Like no one's gonna change your point.
That's
At the end of the
correct.
day, if you wanna enjoy, like I don't know, I'm doing this by the way, but like okay,
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's your opinion. But your opinion is stupid.
No.
Because we're opinions, everyone.
Opinions. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, enough.
But okay, so basically what I was thinking when you're saying those yaps before, right? I think if horror movies doesn't have these stupid tropes and everybody is smart, everybody is working together, I think it's just gonna be like
it's gonna be boring.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
an
yeah.
Instagram reels. It's just gonna be
Yeah.
a TikTok video, basically.
Bro, yeah, I swear.
It's just gonna be like a
you're
fucking
right.
dance challenge. People just gonna be like, done.
maybe not just dance. Okay, but I get what you mean.
you
I
get
get
my
what you mean.
point, right?
I get what you mean. I get what you
Yeah.
mean. It's like if everyone in horror movies were smart, it's gonna be a short movie.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a Vine. It's gonna be 6 seconds. That's
Yeah.
it. Like, oh my god, haunted house. Okay, bye.
Fucking fine. It's just 6 seconds.
Yeah.
What
It's
you
like-
gonna do in 6 seconds, bro?
It's like, oh my god. Like, oh look, here's a ghost. Apa? Oh kirain.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, my
Okay.
bad.
Oke, gue juga mikir. Oke.
Terus.
Dwi cut di sini ya.
Gue bingung. Gue kira diajak ngobrol kayak.
Gue kan juga kayak,
Hah?
Gak lucu di kompor. Oke, lanjut dah. Intermezzo dikit guys.
Insecure dong. We're making a content. We're fucking insecure, dog. That's funny. That's
Well,
funny
I
as
mean,
fuck. The people in the studio is
can-
like laughing because I was confused.
You can be
Sorry.
a content creator and still insecure, man. I mean, like, just
Yeah, I mean,
shit.
there's a lot of people who does that, but like, oh, yeah, I'm not gonna call you out. Maybe I'm gonna call you out next episode or whatever. Anyways,
Okay.
yeah.
anyways.
When it comes to like fucking horror movies, and if everyone was smart, right? It's gonna be short as fuck. So we enjoy the stupidity, the idiocy of like these characters, because like we cherish them. Okay, because we cherish them because oh my god, they're so funny, right?
Yeah, and it's and I mean, like, if you're trying to, like, make like a full version movie, like I'm talking about 90 minutes movie and everyone is smart, I think it's gonna be also like, it's gonna be like kind of stale.
Yeah,
basically.
it's gonna be pretty
because
stale. You gotta make
because
dumb
the
decisions.
stupidity is kind of like,
Yeah.
you're panic, you're in like, adrenaline, like
Uh-huh.
it's just full rush adrenaline, you're being chased, you're bound to make
Yeah, exactly.
a little bit stupid decision. I
Yeah, of
think-
course.
I
Of
think
course.
I can
You
relate
can't-
to
you
the
can't-
more.
Yeah, you
now.
can't always make the right decisions.
Yeah.
In panic, not every time has to be rational. But
Yeah.
enough about that. Since it's like we gotta wrap this up. Before we close this episode, I got a question for you.
What?
Well,
What is it?
I don't not necessarily a question, but more to like hot takes.
Okay. What is it?
Hot takes. Asian ghosts are scarier than Western ghosts.
I mean, it's not a hot take. It's just a fact, bro.
Oh yeah.
I mean, no. But here's the thing, right? Like in Asia, okay, I don't think I will cover, all of the Asia or anything. But like in Indonesia, you got something like kuntilanak, pocong, tuyul. I mean,
Yeah,
like
it's silly
shit,
as fuck.
tuyul stole money, bro. What?
Yeah, we got
what you gonna do,
we got
Westerners?
we got babi ngepet, bro.
Yeah, we got babi ngepet
We
who
got-
also stole money
and
and
steals money.
yeah, and belongings. Like, bro.
It's fucking ridiculous. And then we got half a face with like intestine flying.
Guyang. Oh yeah. I kind of forget. Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was,
Guyang.
it's kind of ridiculous. And then basically Bigfoot, Ghoul.
Basically Bigfoot,
Yeah.
Genderuwo. And then
Yeah.
if you look at the Western
Yeah.
ghosts, you got, I don't know, like fucking vampires. Even vampires is becoming a kink right now. And
Yeah. Oh
it's
my
not
god, they
scary as hell.
turn into pornography. Like
Yeah,
like look
right?
look at Edward Cullen, bro.
It used to be horror. I agree. It used to be horror, but
Oh,
right
boy.
now it's just a kink, bro. It's just a demand in the market right now.
Thanks, Twilight.
Thanks, Twilight. Or
Yeah.
I don't know. Other than that, probably like
I mean,
the
there-
Westerners got a lot of scary shit like
That's true.
Balak or
Yeah.
anything. But
My take is like on like Western
Okay,
horror
yeah,
shit, right?
horror shit,
Yeah.
yeah.
When it comes to like movie, not the ghost per se. Okay, the ghost not as scary because we don't really relate to them. Meanwhile, we are in Asia and they seem a little bit more scarier and we understand them more, and then it's within our daily lives. But when it comes to like horror movies, the differences between the two. This is my take. Asian ghosts or like Asian horror movies, they are scarier because of the levels of mysticism and the mystery that hasn't been unveiled. Meanwhile,
Fair.
in the West, they're not as mysterious as we like them to be because everything's predictable. But it's because that we know that it's predictable, it's fucking us up. It's fucking us up, Like it's psychological. It's like it's realistic. It's so realistic
Yeah,
that it
it's
makes you
more realistic.
scared.
But another hot take though. This is I think this is my what I feel for the last 5-10 years basically. But Western horror games is scarier than Asian horror games.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
Asian have a lot of horror games
Yeah.
too, but like we're talking about Resident Evil or like we're talking about Outlast, bro.
yeah, because it's real. It's
It
It's
feels immersive.
possible.
Yeah, immersive.
Yeah. It's because Western people have a lot of money.
To make a better, not really, actually, like
No, they got a lot of money and capital, and they got a lot of clout. Westernization, globalization.
Five Nights at Freddy and Outlast is an indie game.
I don't care.
Bro, it's an indie.
Yeah, they're yeah, okay, all right, but yeah, they are scarier.
I mean,
but
respect them, man. It's an indie
no,
game.
no. Yeah, even though they're indie games, they are promoted by Western media, and they made it famous. Like, imagine if like YouTubers like PewDiePie or Jacksepticeye play Indonesian horror games, and then they play it all a lot, like that, right?
They do.
They do.
They play Dread Out. They play Dread Out, actually.
And then what happens? It's not as big as we like them to be.
Well, I mean, it's big
Culturally.
no. Culturally, it's not. But like, in Indonesia gaming scene,
It is pretty big. Yeah.
they raving about it. Like, bro, PewDiePie playing Dread Out. Like,
Yeah, but then there's no
they just becoming
development.
a legend, basically.
Yeah, but there's no development whatsoever. So like,
Yeah.
I guess at the same as Asian ghosts or Asian horror stories, our development of like games or like the way of living is continue to be a mystery.
Oh man.
And this ending is also a mystery. Will we see you in the next episode? Maybe. Will we talk about more dumb shit? Maybe. Or will Terry still be alive next episode? Who knows? Will I? Well,
Hope so.
Will I still be alive? Who knows, man?
Yeah.
Will I
That's
speak
just
better?
life, basically.
I mean,
man.
will I speak better English? Who knows, man? I don't know if I can speak English better. I will look at the camera and I will speak Indonesia. I will speak English in
cannot
Indonesian
even speak
accent.
right now, man.
I will
So,
speak English in Indonesian accent.
Actually, ngomong in bahasa, right? Menurut gue sih, not really that difficult. Ya enggak sih?
Oh, serious?
No. We
No,
don't
no.
promote.
Cut,
We
cut,
don't
cut,
promote
cut.
harm.
Situ,
No.
cut. But like, yeah. All right, I'm gonna close this episode. Gue ngeliatnya kamera situ berarti ya. Ini deh. All right. Okay. I'm gonna close this episode with English speaking with an Indonesian accent ya. So thank you for watching Thobrut Opinion. We talking about Siksa Kubur movie, the hantu, the ghost. Be sure to check our Instagram, YouTube, TikTok.
Stop. This is racist, man. This is
No, it's not.
no.
No, it's not. Don't stop me. I'm cooking. Be sure to watch our movie, Mr. Miss. You know.
Just do it correctly, man.
No,
Just do it correctly.
No, I'm gonna do it this way,
bro.
Check out. Make sure to check our opinion content and make sure to like, subscribe, share to your friend, share to
YouTube.
your tongkrongan.
In YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, guys.
I did say YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram.
Okay.
Just
Just remember it. Just
Yeah.
so that people remember it, basically. Yeah.
So you are watching Thobrut, basically Thoughts Brutally True.
Yes.
Where the horror movies cannot catch you at night at home alone.
They could.
Tadi kekencangan ya, gue dekat sama mic ya.
Nanti bisa dikit.
Oh, aman ya.
Yeah.
Alright.
They could, bro. They could chase you. No.
No, they cannot. No, they cannot.
They can.
Just pray to God. Allahu Akbar.
Well, I mean, Yeah, just pray to God.
pray to God.
Yeah.
Just pray
Just
to
pray
God.
to God. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll be seeing you guys in the next episode. Peace out. Bye.
Right. Peace.